Hi, I'm Heather Moore, and this is the Cable News Roundup for August 19th. I'll start with Fox News and the O'Reilly factor. Hillary Clinton was asked by a reporter if she knowingly wiped her email server. She said no. O'Reilly goes to polling data from last week that shows those polled do think she lied. In a head-to-head matchup with Republican candidates, the polls still show Clinton beating all potential Republican presidential candidates, but at a lower percentage than she had been earlier this summer. They report that in July, 135 children illegally crossed the border into the United States daily with no parents. The policy is to turn children over to family members if the family members are legal residents. Iranian inspectors, along with UN inspectors, will inspect Iranian nuclear sites. They talk about the Republican presidential candidates. On the Kelly File, Ben Carson says we should end birth tourism, where people come to the U.S. only to give birth. Carson says we should send both mother and baby back to their original country if they enter illegally. Carly Fiorina is a guest to say she will be tough on illegal immigration, but she says changing birthright citizenship would take a constitutional amendment, which is really hard. It's better to focus on securing the borders, which is something possible. Some people who are active supporters of Scott Walker had their home raided. They believe they were victims of an illegal search only because of their political beliefs, which is absolutely terrifying if it's true. On Hannity, it's all about Hillary Clinton's email server. She's being accused of wiping her email server clean. A radio host, Mark Levin, says that children born in the United States to undocumented immigrants are not citizens. He says the 14th Amendment doesn't include them, and that if the Supreme Court rules otherwise, then they are just wrong. Switching over to MSNBC, I'll learn with Chris Hayes. Hayes says that when a reporter asked Hillary Clinton if she knowingly wiped her email server, that the reporter was doing a bad job because voters don't care about that. On a side note, Bob Woodward compared Hillary Clinton's email server situation with that of the Nixon tapes. An infidelity website, Ashley Madison, was hacked and millions of users' information was released. Donald Trump is platforming that babies born to undocumented immigrants are not American citizens and that they and their parents should be sent back to the country of origin. Now other Republicans are saying that too, most recently Ben Carson. On the Rachel Maddow show, she says Donald Trump's campaign in New Hampshire is overshadowing all other candidates. Unionized workers are protesting at Donald Trump's Las Vegas hotel. Democrat presidential candidate Martin O'Malley is aligning himself with Trump's disgruntled workers. On the Last Word with Lawrence O'Donnell, the show says both Bush and Trump are campaigning in New Hampshire and that they are butting heads. The show says the 14th Amendment explicitly includes everyone born in the United States to be American citizens. And Bernie Sanders is drawing huge crowds, but all are the white progressive vote. He is not well known in the African American or Latino community, and a lot of people still have never heard of him. So now you know.